What's up, freeloaders? Trade recap, episode 18. Episode 18. Um, wow, I got lungs. Uh, anyways, trade recap, episode 18. This was a big short. I remember where I got in. I remember where my TP was. Um, let me pull up the picture. It'll be easier for reference there instead. Let me see markups. Right here. Copy, image, paste. Okay, here we are. This is the trade. So it looks like I was in at. That's easy to remember. 2110 and looks like I TP'd at 762. So 2110, 762. So that was. Or sorry, 21,100. Seesaw, if you're watching this, let me know if this is enough RR. What did I say? 762. Look at the. Where's the picture? Yeah. Well, I'm fucking stupid. It's this low here. It's this non-structural low inside of this guy right there. So yes, that was. How many points is this shit? Yeah, this is a lot. This is a 338 point short. Read it and weep. Oh man, this was not the only trade I took today. I also did a short overnight that I swung. I think my average entry between a couple contracts down here and a contract up here, or wait, no, a couple contracts down here and am I high? Yeah, and a contract up here. I think an average entry was. Let me look. I have a photo. I think I shared it in the general chat. Let me go and find it. This is the general chat of the private mentorship. I'm not giving signals in the public group anymore because there's a bunch of snakes who talk shit about me but copy my trades as signals because they can't trade. Um, so I'm cutting them off of the tit. This is today. Average entry is image. Couldn't paste. Image is way too large. Okay, buddy. I'll just take the picture like this, and then I'll jump to present. I'll hit send. I will copy it. Then I will delete it so that people don't wonder why did I send that random message in there. And then boom, here's the trade that I shared. This is a horrible average entry. I think I chased. I did like one and then chased maybe. Like when it got lower, or maybe one and then chased it. I swung it. I swung it. I was really confident in this trade. I didn't hold this all the way down here, so I ended up trimming and making only like 400 or 500 off of that trade in total. Just trimming on the way down, one, two, and then three. And I did some scalping longs and I did some hedging. It was a pretty eventful good day. So the ES swing was a given. I mean, we did this flip up, we rip right back down in. I knew that this was bullshit, and I was looking forward to shorting it. I didn't have the patience to stick through it with such a bad average entry, so that's why I was taking profit along the way. Now, switching over to NQ to talk about this trade, this one was a ton of work. Obviously, if you're going to get a 20R trade, 19R trade, you have to put in the work, and that's what I did. So first thing is that we're going to go over to ES. So ES was more bullish, meaning it's going to get closer to the draws on ATRs. I said to the group that I'm thinking we're going to come up to the 76, or sorry, 975 area, and that I'm looking to short NQ. The reason I was looking to short NQ, but looking and charting on ES for this scenario is because ES was more bullish and NQ had more aggression to the downside, and it certainly paid off to think about it that way. So coming into the analysis here a little bit more, we have a space here, and it's completely like unassuming, right? But if you look down in the finer details, you can see that there are a couple key points that price is able to flip underneath. And we're able to kind of see that price is going to flip underneath by seeing the 5 second flip down. This looks like it was a flip down, up and down, but it's actually not. This is just a 5 minute swing. So the 5 minute makes a fractal flip down here. I held it until it made an actual flip down. Then I held it through a flip up. And when it flipped back down, I put my stop loss right here instead because I knew that we were golden. But this was all in NQ. So let's go over to NQ and rechart the same thing. So pretty much we can see that the momentum bias index, the bearish momentum or the bullish momentum is dying. We start to cross here, and when that happens, we're getting very close to that 15-minute ATR on the ES, and then on here we were not super far from it, but we weren't as close. So that's why I used ES kind of as a handicap there as an additional confluence. There was a perfect trade set up here. So we have no structure here, right, on the 1 minute. Now, if you're using invisible market structure, if you pay attention to what I teach, then you can figure out that there is some structure going on here. But as far as visible market structure goes for the normies, this was what we had available, right? We had a 2 hour IFVG. We had the 4 hour ATR was coming down aggressively over it. The 15 ATR was crossing right through it, the double confluence area. And I just thought to myself, this is just too good to be true. Now, I will say that I really, really thought that we were going to, flip down and then flip up above this and then flip back down. But I was in single con because I've already hit my profit goal for the week. And so I switched to single con because that's just kind of my methodology right now. If I'm going to milk more money out of the market, I need to do it safely. And that's what I did. And yeah, so let's go to the 5 second here. It's a real mess. When I said that there's a fractal flip down, I'm going to explain what I mean. Well, anytime I say something fractal, it means it's not like actually there. It's just kind of like looks like it. That makes sense. So we're going to go ahead and look at structure. Right here, we have a swing, and then we get above it. And when we get above it, we don't. Oh wait, no, hang on. This is this is a flip down on the. Yeah, because we close above this. This right here is a flip. But I think on ES it wasn't. That was the problem. Anyways, we make a flip down here, and when we came back in for a retracement, I think up here is where I got in. So got into my short position at the 110, or no, I'm wrong. It was 100. So it was right. It was probably right here when it came back in. Yeah. It was definitely right here. With a stop loss above this and with a target literally, I'm not even kidding, my target was the whole thing that I took all the way down to the 762, um, right on this line. And that is because I just figured that that's where we're going before we have a bounce. And so initially, right, we're just taking baby steps. First thing I'm looking for is um, I'm looking for price to give us a confirmation that it wants to continue down rather than flipping up and flipping back down. So I said to myself, hey, if we flip back up, I'm not going to long it because that's a stupid idea. But if we flip back up, we'll touch that 15-minute ATR and probably shoot back down and have a double fake flip zone situation. And I'll have even more confidence to take a trade with a slightly larger stop loss, and I'm fine with that. But I got lucky, and I had no more work to do. It went all the way down. So we make a swing right here. And then after that swing, we make a flip right here. And then after that, we make a fake flip zone. And so, boom, I was like, whoa, ooh, this is actually all I needed was a fake flip zone or a double fake flip zone or whatever. like a flip, sorry, a fake flip zone, right? So I need to see us either flip down, up, and down, so double fake flip zone, or at least a single fake flip zone. So flip up, and then flip down, and that shows me prices running away. Stop loss from that point went, to in profit, and we just let this freaking thing go, and that was it. I mean, I got confirmations all along the way. My ultimate confirmation was to get below this guy, because this is a fake flip zone on the 5 second right here. So this is equivalent to a 1 minute swing, and then over here, this is nothing but a 5 second swing. So I know that if this gets taken, this is not going to hold. And I know that if that gets taken, that this is not going to hold. And I know that if that gets taken, that this low 100% cannot hold. And I know that the Mark II liquidity from the 5 second is already used up. Why? Because we got close to it and ran all the way. I saw you get left behind on that seesaw. And then we go all the way, and we took this and took this guy out. I mean, it was just a sell off. It was an end of day sell off. There's nothing more I can say. It's a 337, 338 point short. I then also switched over to MES, and I took a short here for like 20 points. Another little $100. I was doing single con on that as well. Let me show you where it was. Um, I have a picture of it. Let me just grab it. This one, shared it with the group, with the private group, private mentees. So that was like, I think that's 20 points. I don't know. Um, it was here, so at 23.75, right there, with a stop loss above this, expected high, and a target down to 04.5. Boom. Yeah, 20 points. I figured it was 20 points. It was another $100 or so. So got this short right here. We actually tapped this on NQ, but we didn't tap it on ES. I thought that was interesting. We didn't go above it, but we tapped it. But we didn't tap it on ES. I've just been noticing ES is just clean, man, compared to NQ. I mean, NQ is my baby. It's where the money's at. But sometimes when you want to just chill and not have your stop loss rated, like ES is the way to go for lower return, right? But also lower risk opportunities, both as far as win rate and actual stop loss size goes. Um, so yeah, got an extra bit out of there. The short on NQ is a freaking monster, and we're doing good. Up 50% on the week, damn near. And I don't know what I just did my top down analysis for tomorrow. If you want to join the server, Discord server, link is in the YouTube description bio. It's completely free, 100% free. You guys can come and take a peek at my daily TDA to see my analysis for tomorrow. I'm again not going to be sending live trades for a while in the public group, because all of my time is being focused on the private mentees and sharing trades and analysis in real time with them to help them learn and understand how my mind works in the middle of these trades and right before them and after them. And also, like I said in the TDA video, we've got some a-holes who kind of ruined it for you guys. So just not really wanting to provide signals to really, really good, profitable signals for hundreds of points at a time to people who hate me. So if you run into somebody who is spreading shit, you can let them know, hey, by the way, this guy is doing this completely for free. Um, so maybe in the future we'll get back to analysis, hard time for analysis and charts channels in the public Discord server. But for now, you can at least come see my TDAs. I give my analysis on what kind of trades I'm going to be looking for the next day and that night, every day almost. So yeah, come and enjoy that. It's my journal entries, but I just make them public essentially for free. Okay, that's it. Yeah, good short. I'm tired as hell. Gonna call it here. Any questions you can ask in the comments or join the server and ask in there. And if I have time, I'll get to it. All right. Peace out.